I'm gonna start with the class. So there is no student here. Iris Lemos didn't assist to the class, and now it's 11:04. 11:04. And now we're gonna start with the class. So, well, I wanna share my screen, right? Now I share my screen, and okay. Well, hello everyone. My name is Edwin Lewan. This is a real English class. This is a B2 level, and the topic for today is the urban legend and mysteries, strange stories from around the world. Okay, my name is Edwin Lewan, right? And the tutor for this class. And now we're gonna do this warm up in order to, make students uh, to do our like a reflection of this statement. If they think there is true, is true. If there is false, is false. It depends on the opinion of the students, depend on the experience, or depend on the what the students have seen, or what the students have experienced in the in their life. For example, here we have this true or false statement. And I ask the students, a good ship sailed the oceans with no crew, and they will say me true or false. When they say me true, why? This will say when they say me false, why? Right? Because I wanna them to give some deep explanations about what they think about that statement, right? For example, a good ship sailed the ocean with no crew. That's a common mystery, a common legend that most of the students will answer like that is true. I think it's true, but depend on how you see this statement, like something that is maybe could be like a fantasy or no fantasy, and depends of what the student have listened or have experienced, uh, or have listened from other people to say that. And Tom Rayfish and a cat once became a mayor in the U.S. Those are the mysteries, legends as well. They have to tell me about it if they know that it's true. Now we start with the vocabulary. Now we have here. Let me. No, let me state that in that way, because the student didn't appear to the class, so I am here just explaining why, uh, explaining how it matches between the letter one and letter A, letter two, number one, number two, letter B, and so on. So the student have to match the words on the left with the concept on the right, right? So, for example, eerie. Eerie is with the strange and scary. That's the meaning of eerie. And eerie to remember that is an adjective. I want to tell that I have to tell the student that, because eerie is a new word. So I have to tell them what is eerie or what eerie is. Is an adjective or a verb? So I have to say them that is an adjective, right? To make you understand, to help them understand the correct appropriation with that word, right? For example, I want to tell them, that eerie is an adjective, and if we build a sentence with that adjective, so I could say that's an eerie movie. That's an eerie story. That's an eerie movie. That's an eerie story, and so on. It's like saying that's a strange story. That's a scary movie. That's a strange story, something like that, right? And we have vanish, disappear, rumor, story. People say maybe false, witness, someone who saw something, legend, traditional story, and haunted. That is visited by ghosts. And then I will ask students, which word would you use to describe that forest? And they have to tell me a little description of what about that, right? For example, to describe that forest, I could say that's an eerie, that was an eerie story where a dark forest, in the dark forest, some ghosts vanish in the night, right? Some rumors say that there are some ghosts, right, that appear or and vanish at night, and there are witnesses who say that is true, but someone but others say that is a legend because it's not true, right? Or is a mystery because there is no proof that that exists, right? Now we have here reading the vanishing girl. This is a reading comprehension lecture, and I make the students to read all of these. If there are 3 students, I make them read one by one. So now I ask them 3 questions, little by little, one by one. Who are the main characters in the story? What happened when they arrived to her destiny? How did the girl die? For example, the first one, who are the main characters in the story? The girl that is the ghost, uh, the grandmother of that girl, and the man that is the driver, right? And then what happened when they arrived to her destiny? She vanished. We are using this new word, this new vocabulary. He vanished. And how did the girl die? He died on an accident on this road many years ago, right? That's all. And then we're gonna start with listening. Listening, they have to listen very well about the video. We have here all of the mysteries, all of the legends here, and the person who shared the video explain little by little, one by one about them, right? And based on that video, we're gonna do this activity matching game. And we have to select the word on the left with the pictures on the right. For example, hookman. Who is the hookman? This is the hookman. Who is a sewer alligator? This is a sewer alligator. Who is a vanishing hiker? This is a vanishing hiker. This is a vanishing hiker. It's something similar like this one, but it's different, right? And who is the killer in the back seat? Obviously this one, right? That is the easy activity. That is an easy activity. And when we finish that, I have to do a speaking activity. So I will ask the students 3 questions, one by one. If there are 3 students, I ask one by one. If there are 1 student, I ask all of these questions to 1 student. So they have to she or they have to give me some explanation, some explaining about what they thought about this. And this is now we have writing activity. Write your own urban legend with with 4 or 5 lines using the vocabulary in the circle. So the student has to write like a paragraph, like a story, a little story. They can invent in their mind using this vocabulary on the circle, right? In the circle, sorry. And then when we finish that, so we're gonna do this one. A ramp up. Sorry, I forgot it. I forgot that we must discuss about this. Why the student wrote, or what was, I don't know how to describe it. What is the base? How you take that script? How do you make that the story, and por ejemplo, o sea, aquí el estudiante va a lo que es, yo le voy a preguntar, tengo que formular la pregunta, ¿en qué te basaste para escribir o relatar esa historia? As a student, have to tell me, I make this story because I have seen a movie, and that movie, based on that movie, I do this story, right? Something like that. And we will discuss about the grammar, the punctuation, and all the things that are related to grammar and vocabulary. If there are no correct, or there are no appropriate words to describe that, adjective, adverb, and so on. And then we're gonna do a wrap up, right? What new words did you learn? And most of the students tell me that the new word is this, and some others say this, vanish. These two words, right? And they will say me, yes, I learned 2 words, eerie and vanish, and I could understand that eerie is an adjective, and which story was your favorite? My favorite story is about the hookman or the civil alligator, the vanishing hiker, hitchhiker, the killer backseat, and so on. Why? Because And what makes a legend believable? Because there have to be proof, there have to be a good support for that, story. If I, for example, if I say a story, I have to convince a person, because my story is based on a proof. It's based on a real experience I live, and it happened to me. Something like that, right? And that's all. And then I give the student this link form in order to make him or her or them to fill out this form for registering their assistance as well, right? And now I have finished the presentation, so I have to. Then I stop recording. Remember that in this presentation, in this class, there were no students. I don't know why. Something happened with the student. Maybe the connection was bad. Maybe the microphone doesn't work. There are a lot of reasons for that, right? So now I'm gonna stop the recording.